Throughout his reign, Alexander had not once sought to represent himself on imperial coinage. His preference for who would be depicted on coins remained eminently Greek, that it should be reserved for the gods alone. On both sides of a coin did the deities of the Greek pantheon appear, such as Nike, Athena, Zeus, even Heracles, and other demigods. Yet after Alexander's death, a pivot would occur, which would long endure as a tradition of sovereign coinage. For the first time ever, the face of the monarch would appear on the coin, and this was generally depicted on the obverse. This was to be nothing short of a paradigm shift. The change was profound. Everywhere around the Hellenic world were mints now creating coins that depicted Alexander on one side. Today, the format by which coinage is produced has been universalized. Where once coins were reserved for the domain and the sovereignty of the gods, they have now become symbols of the state. The monarch is ever present in the life of a citizen. No transaction takes place without their presence in at least some small way. Contained in the Gospel of Matthew, we find this sentiment illuminated. Jesus, being handed a coin bearing the face of Caesar, dispenses with the famous words that have forever separated church and state. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, render unto God what is God's. But how Alexander came to appear on currency was not designed as a measure to expel religious iconography and shape coinage as a secular institution. No, the purpose remained something less believable than this. Heirs of the Alexandrian Empire wanted to strike the portrait head of Alexander onto coins, not because they wanted to secularize the economy or they wanted a mortal man to appear on their currency, but because there was a legitimate belief that Alexander was in fact a god himself. The appearance of Alexander might be no different to the appearance of Zeus or Heracles or any other deity, but his portrait had another effect on top of that, as it also brought this incredible legitimizing effect for any Hellenic ruler who came after Alexander. He was very carefully included, as it would legitimize the reign of subsequent rulers. Coins with his image had a talisman-like effect that would ensure subsequent rulers would favor from his divine mandate. No better example exists than this coin here, across the Mediterranean on the plains of the Nile, where the Ptolemaic dynasty minted this beautiful coin of Alexander wearing a lion skin.